Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Glendalough station right now and ready to take, according to the caption, the first number. So that's why we're ready to take route number 15 to Perth City Busport. Why I said it's actually the first number because this is the first normal route that after the cat with the lowest number. So that's why this is the first number for normal routes. This is a Swan bus, 2435, which is a garbage bus, but whatever. So all of the numbers before that are for the cats. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 for city cats, 7 for the Fremantle cat, and we have 10, 11, 12 for the Glendalough cat, and then 13, 14, nope, and then 15 afterwards. So 14 there was 14, but it was withdrawn like before. So we'll wait for the bus to depart. We'll be filming at the front. All right, departure time, and this route today. This service will be a normal trip, not a deviating trip. There are one deviating trip for this route, going each direction, excluding all of the school services. So there's one deviating trip that goes each direction via Leederville Village Retirement Home, which is another retirement village, but it's just one random loop near Leederville. Alright, so continue our way through. Now this is actually the same path as the 904 before. So the 904 going from Glendalough down to Leederville direction, exact same path a little bit, and then head down to Leederville and then return back onto the where the 402 and 403 goes, and goes down to Perth Busport. So on board, apparently the first number route is actually by path. I mean by Swan. Now the first number for path is 19, which is Perth Busport to Yokai. And the first number for Swan is 23. I mean not 23, the first number for Transperth. Let me think about the first number for Transperth. What's the first route that's by Transperth? I don't care about the cats. The first normal route by Transperth. This is a hard one to think. Is it the 148? First number by Transperth? No, 114. There we go. So, yes, it is the 114 for Transperth. That's the first number. No. 111 is the first number. Oh, I forgot about that. 111 is the first number for Transperth. $26.08 on the other side for 15. This is only by 15, this path. I've actually have no idea how this path goes. So, and also we have the sticker right here. It's blocking the way actually, kind of. Yes, literally yesterday I was taking the exact same path with the 904. But we're not turning back up to the freeway, we're going straight. So The 904 goes up to freeway, we just go straight down. But for this route, we need to do back here. Oh, also before I forget, thank you so much the Jeep Wrangler man for this request here. This is really honestly not a long route, but we do need to take loops, so that's why we'll make it a little bit longer. Because technically we're already at Leederville station, it's just somewhere at the front. So, first time taking 15, and it's definitely new route for me, never taken it before. Seen it definitely a lot of times, but definitely not taken it before. And here's the deviation. If we're gonna go straight and do a square loop if you do deviation, but we don't do deviation, so we turn up here. This is the part that actually the loops are really long, the loops. Menzies Park, City of Vincent. Is this like meant to be a suburb name, Vincent? Not so sure about that one. My hands again sweat as hell right now. Now there are short trips for this route that starts from Mount Hawthorn / Leederville area instead of actually all the way from Glendalough, but those are just very early in the morning and some of the random trips. Most trips will depart from Glendalough or to Glendalough, of course. And returning left. Oh, now we're going back up to the main path here where the other routes are. .990 driving in here, 3320, and another 990, so 2287. Now of course from Glendalough, if you want to go fast, of course it's the 990, but we're taking 15 today. I want to say is when actually driving normal routes like this, the shift book is insanely thick. Like yesterday, I was like going through and I was actually taking all of the train replacement 2546 on the other side for 15. I was taking all of the replacement yesterday, 904 and 944, because that is actually just having 904 and 944 basically just stop at the train station, so that's why they're not having a lot of stops. But they actually list out all of the stops. They actually list out all of the stops that the servers actually need to stop at on the shifts. That's why for the normal shift, it is actually insanely thick if you actually have a whole shift for the whole day of your service. Yesterday it was just doing 904 and 944, and it was just basically having the train station listed on the thing with some expresses as well. So that's why basically just showing like a few stops. So, but it's already having like 2 pages for like 9 services for that. Like if you actually imagine having normal routes like this, stopping at all stations and listing on all of them out, it's going to be miserable. Well, we're not taking like the 990 though, we're taking this way. 990 is over there. Inside North Perth here, / Leederville. We're pretty close, I can already see that down there with all of the buildings. We're taking where the 402 and 403 takes very soon, and then we'll just turn straight down to Perth Busport. Very smooth journey. Of course the smoothest is trains, but actually afterwards I'll go back to the train station. I was just at the train station like 2 hours ago, and now I'm going back down there. And we're done with today's videos after that, so more people boarding. I know I'm filming at the front, but I will actually not film the people, so that's why we're gonna do this most of the time. More people. Don't know where the 402 and 403 turns back out, but right now we still only have 15. Now I finished the train journey earlier on train block at Whitford, and I took 3 buses to get down to Glendalough. So I didn't take just basically the routes that actually connect with the train station. I didn't do that. I didn't do like Whitford to Warwick, Warwick to Stirling, and then Stirling to Glendalough. I can actually do that for buses, but I didn't do that. So it's just pretty troll to actually do that. So I did the 376 to Mirrabooka, and then after that I did the 960 down to ECU, and then a 406 to go over to Glendalough. Now 15 is 30 minutes per bus off peak, which is actually not bad, considering you have 990 anyways. So 990 is of course high frequency, 15 minutes per bus from Perth Busport and 7 minutes per bus from Glendalough. But it's actually towards Scarborough though, so that's why if you want to go to the city, you actually need to take 15 minutes per bus. So towards Scarborough, that's how it is. 15 minutes per bus from Perth Busport, 7 minutes per bus from Glendalough station during the middle of the day, because there will be deviating trips terminating. But there are no deviating trips from Perth Busport to Glendalough though. No. They're only from Glendalough to Scarborough. Okay. This looks slightly different. Not really the same thing as the That's the 402 and 403. That's a lot of people boarding at these stops. It's actually a suburb that I probably have never actually came yet. Never been to this suburb. Definitely a new route for me, and a new path, and a new area. Because I'm not familiar with this area at all. Turning, ooh, that was a hard one. Ooh. That turn is pretty bad, actually. That turn, really. Oh yeah, we're here. Okay. Alright. Made it to somewhere that I can recognize now. Any stops on the outside? Yes. Yes, but we have made it to somewhere that I can recognize. So I think the 402 and 403 comes down from this path right here. We'll skip the red light out. Well, this red light definitely is a longer one. Took us around 30 seconds. But we're very close to Perth Busport. It's just basically a straight and then just turn right and then Perth Busport. So you should see it's still 15 right now, but it's already inside free transit zone, so that's why. Easy peasy. Another red light. Oh yeah, here's where the 402 and 403 turns down. Yep. Here's where it turns down, 402 and 403. Now we just go straight and then turn right and then Perth Busport. 15 coming in here. 2541. Those are better, those are refurbished. This one is not, so. Yep, here it is. Turn up the bridge and Perth Busport, so. Another one coming in here. That's a, what is that? 387 going to Warwick. 2254. I've seen that bus for 3 days in a row now. Taken it on Saturday and seen it yesterday at Warwick and around with it. No, Warwick. And then today is on these routes over here. Alright, here's the Graham Farmer Freeway. That is where I took that 2254 on the 650 on Saturday. So that's not my first time driving, going through that tunnel, but of course it's the first time and probably the one and only time that I'll be taking the 650 passing through that tunnel, because only the 650 goes through that tunnel, none of the other routes. And the first time was on my friend's car from church on the day when my parents go to the airport. So my church mate actually decided to actually just come over and drive them to the airport. So of course I go with them, and then we went through that tunnel there to go to the airport, straight over to Orong Road, and then straight up to Terminal 1 and 2 for Cathay Pacific. Well, made it to Perth Busport. Very nice. There's a 960 at the front, which is a terrible gas bus. Not that bad, but because most of the meaties are gone, so that's why. With the meaties gone, they're definitely better down. Okay, where are we gonna stop at? I don't really want to look around. 2435 stand 6. Oh, that's pretty far down. Okay, we got 990 again. 2434, terrible bus, unreferred. And yesterday was literally mayhem in here with all of the train replacement. Literally that one coordinator literally stood there and stayed until like all of the services are done. 960, 1425 and 960, 1395. That one's to Curtin. Alright, Made it to Perth Busport, getting off time, and we're outro outside. It's actually pretty dark in here, considering I actually have a sunglasses on. So, well, we'll cut on the bus and we get off. There's a cat ready for stand 5 dropping off. Well, here's my bus, 2435, which is a pretty bad one, but we have finished that journey, the first normal route with numbers, the first number for routes besides the cats. So really nice, pretty smooth journey and pretty, of course, like I cannot say efficient, but it's pretty good. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!